This is going to be a new series I'm going to start called Thoughts on ... where I'm just basically giving my thoughts on the newly announced news, share my excitement, and just maybe the details about it as well. So today is a good place to start from yesterday's news about the Snyder Cut. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Zack Snyder had been working on the Justice League movie, but sadly had to quit following the suicide of his daughter, which is very sad news. Anyway, Joss Whedon took over from the movie, and I think that is where it all went downhill. I'm not saying he's a bad director, but he couldn't do much with what he was given. So Snyder had his own vision for a trilogy actually of Justice League movies, which Joss Whedon had to change up. And fans protested, convinced there was a cut of Zack Snyder's vision, and they want to see that. And so for 2 years, they have finally announced Zack Snyder's Justice League will be coming to HBO Max in 2021. So continuing on about what Joss Whedon had to do, he had to keep the movie under 2 hours, so he didn't have too much as well to change up. So the news for the Snyder Cut is it's either going to be a 4-hour-long movie or a 6-episode bit. Snyder's been given $20 million on top of the $300 million that was used in the Justice League cut to finalize any visual effects and maybe get cast back for some new shoots. This movie will be completely different to the actual Justice League movie, and it apparently will include something to do with Darkseid, who is the big bad villain of the DC universe in the comics. So I'm going to refer to the DC animated movies, The Death of Superman, which is a good telling of what Batman v Superman could have been. I very much enjoyed that movie. And the reign of the Supermen towards the end is what I think this movie is set out to be. So the resurrection of Superman in his black suit, hair down, he isn't completely himself, so he just needs to recover. Anyways, my thoughts, as mentioned in the review before this, I didn't like the Justice League movie. I really wanted it to work. I want DC EU to work and succeed. I thought it was dead in the water, this whole universe. Maybe some hope with the upcoming Wonder Woman movie, but I'm not too sure. So I've been watching a lot of the DC animated movie universe, and I have seen a lot of things I like in there, which I would like to see in live action. When this news was announced, straight away, I was excited. Not only as just a fan to see what it was like, but I feel like if this movie does well and is very structured, brilliantly, I think that the future DC EU movies could be referenced to this, so they could kind of forget about Justice League and just go off the Snyder Cut, and it could be revived, I think. So anyway, those were just my quick thoughts on the newly announced Snyder Cut, and I'll be looking forward to seeing it in 2021. Drop in the comments below what you thought of Justice League and how you reacted to this news. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video.